Howdy, beautiful Bart here, and welcome. Been a while since I put a video up because I have not been feeling well, as usual. Okay, so Division 2. We just gonna jump right into it. I already have some other characters. I've got a level 30. He's in the World Tier 1. That is a special outfit. And this one I am leveling up with somebody else, so I won't use it until I'm actually with the other person. This is the next one that I'm going to be carrying to level 30. And for this, we are going to start with a new agent to show you what it's going to look like. If you haven't played the game yet and you want to get into it, make sure my volume is down. I am going to I'm not going to watch the cutscenes. And that is because I don't want to completely spoil everything in the game. If you're wanting to watch and follow along with the storyline, you're not going to want to watch somebody else waste 30 minutes of your life with cutscenes here and there, so I'm just going to skip them. I've already seen them. If you want to see them, get the game, play the game, love the game, so on. So, with your first screen, as you look at here, you can click on randomize character if you want to. Doesn't really matter all that much. You can change everything once you get into it. But you can also toggle body type, go from male to female. Then once you've settled on male or female, then pretty much you can go to continue. And you can pick your head type. Let's start off with a few things here. It's actually hit randomize a couple times just because I want them to have a hat and glasses. I guess it doesn't really matter. So, with that, we can come in here, pick our head type, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a freaky looking head. Face is out of proportion on everything here. Let's go with this lovely character here. Escape to go back. And then you can actually change the brow height. Hello there. I roll. So you can actually get in here and dial in the characteristics. Eyeline. Ooh, that's creepy. And then eye spacing. So you've got some control of how you actually configure your character. No, I'm definitely not leaving the hair like that. Nose height. Nose bridge. Mouth height. Okay. So, yeah. You can spend as much time as you want configuring your character. You can click over here and move the head around. Kind of get it the way you want to. You scroll down, there's a few more things you can mess with. Jawline, with that big lantern jaw or whatever. Ear protrusion. Yeah. And then the ear size. Alright, good enough for that. And then you can go to skin color. Lovely. Then the eye color. Select that one. Hair color, even though I can't see it because I've got the hat on right now. If you want to, you can actually come in here and take off the hat. Yep, you can have purple hair if you want to. Or a lovely shade of blue. I'm going to stick with... yeah, almost gray. Facial hair. You can have no facial hair. You can scroll through the beard. Different options here. And of course, I'm going to stick with my usual. And then, if you want to, you can do markings. I'm not going to do any markings, but you can do like face paint, war paint, whatever. I'm not going to use any. Neck tattoos. Don't want any. Arm tattoos. This one's not bad. Um, rotate left or right. But we're going to go Sans Tattoo. Same thing for the ankle. And grown-ass men don't wear capri pants, so we're not going to worry about that. I am going to go ahead and give him a hat. Glasses. Now, I have other glasses that I've already picked up and unlocked. Howdy, howdy. So, I'm going to keep moving kind of quick through this. Pants. Yeah, grown-ass men don't wear capri pants. Sorry. Yeah, we'll just stick with those. Shoes, yeah, why not? Let's go with these. And patches, well, you've only got the one choice there, so and that's it. And then you can confirm your character. And you're ready to go to the next part. Now, once you've changed all this, you can't go back and change it again. You can change the hair length, which I did not set the hair the way that I wanted to, but that's okay. Once you get to a certain point, you can actually go back in and you have to unlock the barber. You don't just get it. You have to get to a certain point with the base of operations before you can get a barber. But this is going to be good enough. So, unlike in the beta, you start off a little bit different. You're actually somewhere else. I didn't pay attention to where. I haven't noticed anything worth looking for when you try to explore. They're just trying to get you to learn the basics of how to get around here. With control to get over the objects. And this is all going to be on PC, by the way. And you're shooting a few bad guys here and there. It's all pretty much scripted here. So, you know, or hold switch, or hold down the space bar, and you can transition. And what I've noticed is, you know, it doesn't matter how good you are and how good you do things, would you stop shooting me? Seriously. No matter how many of them you kill or whatever, it's just going to be pretty much scripted. Like this guy right here, they just ran across in front of me. Doesn't matter what happens, you're not going to be able to stop him from getting fragged here. Even if you kill the guy that's getting ready to throw the grenade, he's going to keep running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until he eventually gets hit by a grenade, and you've got to run over here and revive him. So it doesn't matter what you're doing here. It is kind of scripted. And you get the usual messages like, oh, your armor and this and that and everything else. You should be using cover anyway. This is a looter shooter with a cover-based system. So once you actually start reviving, it hijacks you into a cutscene. Again, I'm going to skip cutscenes because, you know, I don't want to spoil everything. Alright. So you can just hold down the F key and it'll allow you to skip cutscenes. To a certain point. You get to this point right here, you really are stuck with the cutscene. So I'm trying to quickly run through the area and not run too quickly, but try to get up to level 5 as quickly as possible. At least for this video. But I also want to show a few things that are not really shown. Come on, let's go. Of bonuses, things that you can get, unlocks, and yes, come on, skip the cutscenes. You're locked into some parts of the cutscenes, unavoidable. Sorry. This is a pretty good game. Like I said, I've already got one character level 30, and it's still in World Tier 1. You can get to World Tier 4 now. It's completely different from how you dealt with it in Division 1. Alright, are we there yet? Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change my character's clothing. I already have some unlocked. You're probably not going to. Well, you won't whenever you first start off in the game anyway, but yeah, with that, you know. Not that I don't like the outfit that I'm wearing now, because I look pretty. Alright.
Incoming alert on the SHD emergency channel.
Nice. So I can hit B, and you can also hit I to get into the screen here. And go here. I don't know why, but it always blinks black. Now I can go through here, and these are all stuff that I've got unlocked already. Some of these are premiums, but that I've actually unlocked in boxes. The Cowboy or the Rider series I actually purchased. But this is the Park Ranger hat. I like it. But let's go Cowboy. And glasses. Got a few sets of glasses. We could be pretty in pink. Well, there's actually red. But get some aviators. Ready to go with these. Pantaloonies. Gonna go with our cowboy pants because they got a belt buckle to them, as you can see there. I actually like it with this shirt. Run that. Get that full cowboy look. I don't have any masks yet. Let's see here. This the gavel. Now, once you unlock to a certain point, you can also get cowboy boots. Other outfits. Now, these are from unlocking the specialties like the marksman and so forth, but this is one that I actually found. I like it, but I'm going to stick with the cowboy for this one. This covers up all your cosmetics. It'll cover everything but your backpack. So I do like using these whenever possible. In fact, let's go ahead and put that on here for now. It covers everything up. So this is stuff that was seen in the actual betas. You got a HK416, and then you got the Beretta M9. Now you're going to get an indicator saying, "Okay, go this way," and you should. That's the way you're supposed to go. But everybody gets carried away, like, "Oh, I gotta go." But there's one thing you're going to have to remember in here, that this is a looter game. So don't get in such a rush to go everywhere. Return to mission area. It will force you back into the area. But there is a little bit of leeway that you can play around with to kind of skirt the edges in this first portion. Once you're done with this part, then you can go wherever the hell you want to go. But you can run around and check some of these other areas and find some other loot. It's not that critical. You're not going to find any game-breaking loot by going through here and doing that, but it's still worth looking at. But as an example, like this right here, you see those toolboxes, you're going to find crafting materials. It's polycarbonate. You'll find other crafting materials that are going to be in those boxes.
Let me help.
Like Div 1, pistols are actually viable when you can actually hit something with them. And just like in Div 1, they have unlimited ammo. You have a magazine count, but you have infinite ammo. So just found that. I can hit B or I and double click on this. Oh, okay, those are worse. I'm going to hit V and tag them as junk. So if I want to, I can go back and just dismantle them quickly or sell them quickly. I have found some other miscellaneous loot, but nothing really worth straying out in this area. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. See if we can actually shoot today. Alright, so Grenadier is dead. Get that tear gas, which really sucks. Find that whenever you're in lower levels like this, you can really dig in and play aggressive, but then by the time you start leveling up a little bit, you need to reel it back in. So
Agent, if you can hear us on this
D-pads.
frequency, keep pushing forward and blindside these bastards.
Now, these really don't have any stats to them. Doesn't really affect you all that greatly. But as you level up, you're going to want to keep looking at the stats on the gear. Just because it's a higher level or it may have a little bit more armor doesn't necessarily mean it's better. You have to base it off of how your playstyle is. If you're aggressive, then maybe you'll want more armor and more we'll say firearms. Burn, little piggy. Yeah, I love shooting their grenade pouches. Or, I mean, you shoot their grenade pouches, and they pretty much just explode. I said I'll play a little on the aggressive side early on. But then as I progress, I will gradually reel it back in. Because, I mean, really and truly, at this level right here, your gear is just meh. What a potty mouth. So these guys are just about cleared now. Here, kitty kitty. Excuse me. Quit being rude. Here, kitty kitty. One more. There we go. Into the White House. And it's going to keep, you know, as usual with most video games, it'll keep hijacking you from here and here. Here and there as part of the normal transition. You're a boo. Base of operations. Now, as you're leveling through, this is level 1 on your base of operations. And you'll keep going until it's unlocked as tier 4 or level 4 on that. And it'll change the appearance, change how things look. For instance, you got some asshole laying here on a cot in the middle of a damn hallway. I'll shoot you in the damn face. But that's their way of blocking you from getting into the other rooms that you can't get into. They just close doors or put crap in the way. Alright, hurry up so I can skip this.
By the way, Agent, head downstairs and check in with the quartermaster.
Yes, yes.
He can get you set up with some division.
Now, there's a lot of cool things you can use for your skills, but highly recommend... Come on. Thank you. Lovely. Highly recommend the drone with the fixer. Okay? What that's going to do is repair your armor. For your first unlock, I highly recommend that one. Yes, yes. In tutorial. Perks. It's going to kind of force you into one, but you definitely want to do this one. This is going to allow you to carry 2 primary weapons. You don't have any other shade tech, but you will find it. Yes, in tutorial. Ones to really focus in on. This one's okay, but you want to spend 2 points here. You want to spend 3 points here to get this so you carry more armor kits and more grenades. But what this one's going to do is every time you enter a safe house or base of operations or whatever, it's going to auto refill your first aid kits and your grenades when you have both of them done. And if you got this, now you can carry 6 armor kits once you unlock 3. And then the third one on this, you can carry more grenades. I think it's like 5 or 6 grenades. So, worth doing. Space, if you're not currently using it, get rid of it. Don't hoard stuff at low levels. You can unlock magazines here, unlock muzzle devices here like suppressors and compensators and whatnot. Optics, you got 2 different optics you can get here, T2 Micro and the ACOG. I don't use either one of them most of the time. You got vertical grips. You can look through these and pick what you want, but for right now, yeah, this is good to go. That's all you really can get for right now. This hijacked to teach you how to do stuff. Because you have to now go to the theater. It is your first mission that it forces you into. You have to pretty much do this one so you can unlock this. It's going to then send you to a mission which is going to be like right over here. And then one other mission to come back over here again to another place. But yeah. Now I could cheat and... There's level 2. I have this sitting here and I could use that, and yeah, it is a really good gun. But if you didn't pre-order, then you're not going to have that one. So I are not going to cheat and use. It's not cheating, but I'm not going to use it. It's like cheating. It's badass.
The neighborhoods you'll be moving through are hyena territory.
So
they're a bunch of vicious assholes who prey on the weak and vulnerable and kill for kicks. And they destroy whatever they can't steal for themselves. They've been an especially serious problem for the theater settlement.
all right, so you can see the orange line hovering in the air there. That's going to guide you to where you need to go. So if you don't know where you're going, then it will lead you that way. Are you done talking in the background there?
They're not going to last long without support.
Yes, yes, lovely. Until I actually use that skill, it's going to keep popping that stupid thing up. You can press Q or E to use your skills. Yeah, I know. I don't need them right now. USC, that is going to be a semi-automatic weapon. But I can now... I'll put it here in this spot. And I'll put my other weapon back there. Since I leveled up, I got a cash M16A2, not bad, not great. The M16A2 is a 3-shot burst only weapon. I may end up using it, but this is probably going to be better for right now anyway. Fun gun anyway. I always like the USC 45. So you can see it's... Oh, this one's... It's only current, dumbass. So this is a semi-automatic weapon. So it's, even though it's looks like a submachine gun, it acts more like a compact designated marksman rifle. I don't get it, but oh well. Yeah, it's a good weapon. Come on. Oh, are you still hiding behind the car? Oh, poor little thing. MP5A2. I like my MP5s. I'll stick with what I got. But, like I said, we're just trying to push over here to this first spot. You're going to keep running into random encounters. They were going to execute home cheese right there. Why are you still shooting the hostage? You got some asshole with a frickin' M4 busting your ass. You're worried about the hostage that's unarmed running away. AKM, not bad. We'll look at the stats on it. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little bit better. We'll see. Weapons mods, totally different ball game. You can't even use them right now until you get to a certain level. And it's like a level 4-ish, I think. So he keeps popping up that frickin' reminder. Hey, you can use your skills. And unlike in Division 1, melee attacks actually do something. Well, oops. I accidentally killed him. I was going to shoot him enough to leave him with a little bit of health and then butt stroke his ass. Chest armor. Yeah, ooh, that gives me skill power. So, you want to look at the actual usable attributes. Later on, you're going to find that, yes, it's already here. Why do I need to see your damn notifications? Stop notifying me of shit. You'll find that there is going to be different style bonuses for gear brand, gear types, and later on some sets and things of that nature. So really, it pays to really look closely at the gear later on. Lower level, you know, like 1, 2, and 3, meh. But as you start getting up there, start paying more and more attention. I tend to like the AKs because it's 7.62. It's got a little bit more oomph to it, and this has got a slower rate of fire, so it tends to be more controllable. Like I said, this lower levels, I'm going to play a lot more aggressive. Oh, look, an echo. 41 XP. Whatever, I'll take it. You actually, you know, will learn stuff about the storyline by checking those things out.
The woman who runs it is named Odessa Sawyer. Try to stay
Yay, monument. Hit H. And doesn't give me any XP. Yeah, not really. One thing that always annoys the living dog shit out of me is it slows you down. You're running full speed until you get into certain areas in the base, and it slows you down to where you're walking, and that pisses me off. Why? Why the hell do you need to slow me the hell down? This is not a multiplayer environment. You don't need to worry so much about positioning and blah 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 blah, and it's going to hijack me right here as well. Only the first time. Yes. Lovely. It's a theater settlement. Sorry, I'm being sarcastic about it, but just wanting to move quickly and start showing some of the basics. Alright, you got a vendor that'll be here. After you complete the first mission or two, there'll be somebody else right here that will be useful. That is little extra missions. You'll get missions from people that are along here, and you'll upgrade this settlement like it's your base of operations. So let's skip through Odessa's Garbo, thank you. Nice. Sad story. Continue. Hijack my screen again. Yes. We now have a mission. Alright, so since we have the map open at that point, we can take a look at it and see. This was the White House area. You started off down here, more or less, and you moved across to the White House lawn to get to here. We moved across here to here, and now we're going to work on this zone. I'm pretty much going to focus in on trying to knock out everything in this zone before I go to the next zone. It's a good idea to do that. It's really, you're going to have little mini missions here. Like, okay, go see the new vendor and lower the ropes. Learn the ropes, so to speak. We'll lower this one. Run over here. Run down. The other rope is right here. And see that we have a vendor.
Come on over and take a look.
Sometimes they have some cool stuff. Later on, they're going to start having blueprints, which will be worth looking at. That's what I say is always look around. Like I said, I'm trying to move quickly through here to do things, but please hijack my speed, because that's what I really enjoy. And you'll have day-night cycle, you'll have weather cycling, fog, things of that nature. Things to look out for here as well. Just, nope, I want to wear that and mark that as junk. You can dismantle all your junky stuff if you want to. quickly with hitting tab, spacebar, and spacebar. You're going to need some crafting materials later on. Not a whole lot in the beginning. But another thing is hit escape, and you're going to get this menu here. You're going to have progression, whatever, clan stuff. That's for my clan. Now, up here, you can scroll through all these. That's lovely. Commendations, things of that nature. But this one right here are challenges you can activate. I haven't activated them. I don't care. With these, with this medal here, click on combat. Always keep checking back here once you've been playing for a little while. You'll see here, claim reward will light up if you have any rewards. You'll get some different rewards. See, I have to shock 5 more hostiles and I'll get something, a reward, which is going to be a patch. And then you just claim reward. You'll see patches, some other stuff that'll pop up here and there, but it's worth checking. Alright, so the first mission, Grand Washington. And I may do good, I may screw up and get my ass kicked. Don't know. Don't care. Go have fun trying.
Portable electronic device detected.
These help with storyline stuff too, but more or less, they're XP.
So you let them go? No, I didn't let them go.
Stop transition.
Fucker, we were gonna trade them.
I don't want to spoil those. Some of them are actually kind of funny to listen to. That one I couldn't care less. I've heard it like 10 times. Alright.
Right next to the Grand Washington Hotel.
Okay, here we go. That should get their attention. Head to the service
You know,
station on the east side of the building.
There's a more delicate approach you could have taken, Kelso. You bitch. Just totally wreck this hotel. Just because you had maybe a bad experience in this hotel. Thankfully, these guys have like a big glowing blue thing on them. Because, you know, in their name tag. Come on, learn how to shoot. Otherwise, it could be difficult to spot it at nighttime.
Once you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
Alright. Now, one thing is there's loot boxes for ammo. Pretty regular as you're going through the missions to help kind of separate different areas of the mission. So that's kind of a good thing.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I'm just going to wreck this joint up. I want to blow up everything. Excuse me? What'd you call me? So, yeah. There's things to shoot, things to break. Shoot that, you see, it will delay and then spew out
Radio
something.
intercepted.
I'm heading upstairs to the
Now, with these missions also, you have, this is story mode, and then you also will have the ability to come back and do these missions again. You can redo it in story mode, or you can also redo it in a normal mode. And they will be slightly different. Same, more or less, areas, but there will be different things to do. I'm going to be overly aggressive here. This is really good with the lullaby. See, he's going to escape. Always escapes. I want to get up here and make sure I killed these guys. I'll blow up that. Yes, I should be using cover. He's such a potty mouth. Get up off the ground. Why are you throwing grenades? Don't bring grenades to a gunfight. Come on, you two. Oh, oh.
Went all the way to the top floor. Take the stairs to the right.
Almost got my ass kicked because of that stupid frickin' gas grenade. And I hit the wrong damn key to try to get my damn thing. I'm used to having my key set up a certain way, and I've only got one skill now, which is going to be E. I'm hitting Q trying to get my drone to come out, and I don't have anything assigned to Q. You could also look around inside these mission areas, and you will find some stuff from time to time as well. Here, kitty kitty. Oh no, did I kill your little friend? Being a little overly aggressive. Sometimes these rooms will have some loot you can pick up. Here's ammo, and there's a loot crate over here. This one, I believe, is grenades. You'll see, no, that was health kits. There are some that are smaller than that you can actually get modded ammo, like incendiary or explosive or... Again, let's get over here and be overly aggressive. Come on. Because I knew you were coming. Oh, you're purple. Oh no, did I hit your grenade pouch? This shit hurts. Watch that shit. You gonna shoot at me from the other side of the damn map? Screw you. Where are you going? Where you go? Why are you hiding? Punk ass. Again, being overly aggressive right now, and I'm not even using my the drone that I have is going to repair my armor. The armor is going to be my buffer before I start taking health damage. And it's magic armor, because you can actually have a drone fly around and repair it. We're going to switch over to USC. Shoot the guy on the minigun. And just play shooting range here. And now the M16A2 would probably be pretty good option here as well. Get off that damn minigun. Couple more left. You guys want to sit here and play peekaboo? I'll shoot you too, I don't care. Come on, Kelso. Here's your smoke show.
You doing all right there, Kelso?
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos. That blasted a lot of damage.
You still wrecking up this damn hotel. Did you have like a bad prom night or something? Or, you know, quit taking that shit out on a hotel, man. Woman. Alright. Reach the roof. Rescue Eleanor. I'll link up with Kelso, and she got the fun drone. Of course, I like the repair drone, but when you get into a group, you can kind of split off. And now with this repair drone, if we're in a group together and you're getting your butt cut, I can send my drone over to heal you and repair your shield. I like using the machine gun drone. All right. Little rushers. Alright, that's the rushers down. One here before the next wave. Okay, you gotta quit shooting. There's the other wave. God. Hiding in a spot, making shots that I couldn't make. Bots can shoot through cover sometimes. Alright, AK is not a sniping weapon. Not a bad gun, but I'm not going to sit here and try to frickin' snipe with a damn AK. Where'd you go? Stick your head up. The hell were you shooting at? Come on. Be a good kitty and die. All right. There was in the bit. There we go. There was a loot box in here somewhere. Oh, goody! Another M16A2. It wouldn't be so bad if it, was a select fire weapon.
Holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
Yes,
I don't know
yes.
what he looks like.
I have eyes on
Plenty
you
of
too,
hostiles
Kelso.
up there.
Not for long.
I keep forgetting these guys here. This is a relatively new spawn. Come on. Let's get it over with. Thank you. So we can get out here with Kelso and go after the final boss. Alright. Just about there. Now this is a main mission or a story mission. Some of the frickin' story missions are pretty healthy, but the side missions, which used to be like, kind of relatively lame in the Division 1, some of the frickin' side missions that are here are just as good as main missions from Division 1. Alright, Kelso, let's go kick some ass.
Let's do this.
Can I get up there? Of course not. Like shooting them whenever they're like climbing upstairs or get off me, bitch. I'm trying to damn reload. Come on. That's Kelso's drone right there. It's absolutely kicking ass. Keeping Q for my drone, and it's not Q, dumbass. It's E. That machine gun drone, it holds its own pretty well. Alright, time for the boss. That's Kelso. Okay. And Grenadier, whatever possible, keep your burst short. Target priorities like Grenadiers. With a short burst, you can control things a lot better. You won't waste as much ammo. Alright. Boss is up. Yeah, sometimes whenever you kill them, whenever they're in oddball locations. Yes, another boss is up. But I want the additionals dead. Now, the yellows, the bosses like this, you're not necessarily wanting to get headshots on these guys. You want to destroy their gear. You can see now when he's down to his t-shirt, he's going to go down pretty quick. Alright, just a mop-up operation now. Hey, I'm down here, shoot at me. Alright, see my health is taking a hit here. I'll use my drone, which will repair my armor, which will allow my health to not get knocked down. Alright, just picked up me a 1911. Yay! Me like the 1911s. Didn't mean to hit B. I meant to hit B. Alright, so I got us a 1911. We don't need that Jerkwater M9 anymore. Let's take a peek at my weapons. I'm not going to use you, or you, or you, or you, or... maybe. Yeah, we may. Just a quick run down on my gear, just to make sure I got some decent stuff here. Uncomfortable backpack. As delightful as that sounds, we'll take it off and use something different. Alright. Now at some point you're going to want to not just throw away all your gear, because you're going to have to turn some of that gear in towards some of the projects. So let's switch to that. And we got the AK equipped. That's good grammars. Yeah. Good enough. So now we just gotta walk in here and poke our head into this room. You could have handled this shit by yourself. You don't need me in here for a storyline. The hell is she using?
Are you hurt?
Who are you? What's going on?
She's in
She's using a shotgun.
I'll bring her down when she's fit to move. Let's meet at the
With an M4 carrying handle. It's like an M4 model inside of the frickin' shotgun model. Seriously? Come on, Massive. Fix your shit. You see that gun on the floor, right? That's a shotgun and an M4 model stuck together inside of each other. She's got it on her back, which looks kind of like, well, G36. I don't care. There's some bugs here and there. So now we have to go down here and return to the atrium.
Heads up. You've got hostiles flooding into the building from the street.
Of course we have hostiles flooding in from the street. Pick up some ammo, even though I'm not going to be using it. Going to use magic. Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go. To the damn door. We're going to use a minigun. Huh, I was already looking in that direction. It's like I knew they were going to spawn there. I'm going to shoot the door, to blow the door up. See, the little red bar to the right of my reticle next to the white bar is going to be my heat bar. I'm going to moderate that heat, or else it will overheat and you're not going to be able to shoot.
Is Odessa on the line?
I'll patch her in. Odessa? Kelso has some news for
That's it.
We got Eleanor.
That is this mission done.
She's okay.
Skill unlocked. Thank you. Alright, so these are the crates you're going to want for,
See you soon.
hey, you level up. They're going to give you, this one is shock rounds. Hey, I needed those. So I need to shock 5 dudes for that. I used my marksman-based rifle so that I can actually get a lower sustained rate of fire and more precise shots. So I can shock 5 guys here, and that is going to finish up another achievement. Oh dear. Get it? There's a deer. Hey, shut up. I thought it was funny. Yeah, we need to go back to the settlement, but we need to shoot 5 guys. There we go. Shock round out. You were shocked. You only got a limited number of rounds. It's like 23 left here. So I'm going to shock him. Get the shock on him, and then kill him with the AK. Why are you being an ass? You're gonna die.
I'll give you everything I can. Now, aiming for their heads.
Yeah. Stay still.
Where do you think you're going?
Eat shit. So, yeah. Alleyways. Go down every one of them. Explore. Look down these alleyways. Because you don't know, you may find something worth finding down these alleyways.
Electronic device detected.
Like an electronic device. Okay. So those are good for part of the storyline stuff. And look, there's loot in here too. Oh, look. Weapons crate.
You might be wondering why I'm leaving these.
It's Aaron Keener. Shut up, Aaron. We don't want to give away any total spoilers. But also down these alleyways, you're going to find other things like this. Shoot the lock and go on in. You'll find loot crates inside cages like that, which will be quite handy. Loot's everywhere. Just get it. Keep your eyes open, pick it up, because it will come in handy.
Hey, agent.
Hey, agent, shut up. I need you talking to me. I'm special. Special. I got my hat on. I'm wearing my... Yeah, I try not to wear the helmet too much, because it's really hard to lick the glass when you got the helmet on. Anaya Al-Khalik will be your person to allow you to do mods to your weapons. Got a new roof, a barbecue. Hell yeah. In fact, kid, I like me some damn barbecue. Projects. Go see the projects. View donations. Donate chest armor, steel, neutralize hostile activity. Well, all I got is some steel. So you'll just have to take that and like it. Donate polycarbonate, gloves, and disrupt a public execution. Well, we'll do that and that. So now we just need to disrupt public execution, and we can get a vertical grip. This one's going to give us improved iron sights, or streamlined iron sights. Got it. Lovely. Thank you. I was just talking about it, and you're giving me freaking tooltips. So then you come back over here, talk to homegirl here. Thank you. At least they fixed her hair between the beta and here. Her hair was like totally see-through. Yes, you done talking now? Thank you. And this guy's going to give you a mission to go find batteries. Ooh, look, hydroponics. He's going to send you to a mission so that you can set up a video game center so the kids have video games to play. Unfortunately, the game that gets played on the screen is For Honor, and yeah, I've pointed it out before in the beta that For Honor is playing on the game screen, and the kids could give less than a shit about it playing. I didn't think. Gee, will you stop fucking hijacking my goddamn screen? Thank you for your tooltips. I appreciate your tooltips. So there, we've got a bunch of new missions we can do. So one more quick look at my weapons. I'm not going to use you. And we leveled up, so another thing that annoys the dog shit out of me. I go through and open this, and sometimes most of the time it gives you a confirmation screen. Are you sure you want to open this?
Looking good, Agent.
I obviously wanted to open the frickin' thing if I selected to open it. There's 11 skill power. That one's cooldown reduction. Pistol. No, I like 1911s. I don't have anything to put on there yet, but we'll hang on to it for just a minute. We've got to go back to the base of operations after we go here so that we can gear up with a new skill. Shut up. So another thing that they really should address. The NPCs need to shut the hell up. But Anaya Queef, or whatever the hell her name is, when you're trying to do mods on your weapons, she's constantly rattling on, "Hey Agent, are you here to check in?" No, why the fuck would you think I'm here to check in? I unlocked this motherfucking base. Shut up and just stand there. I think you stand there and look pretty, but look like you got smacked with a frickin' 2x4 to begin with. Like a damn bulldog. I'm sorry, she's a lovely woman. But, I mean, steady yammering. Oh dear. Yes, I'm going to say that every time. Just about. But, yeah, it's just quite annoying that they're standing there. Hey, Agent! Hey, Agent! Hey, Agent! Oh, you're that agent. And they'll say it, you know, as long as you're standing there, they're going to keep saying it over and over and over in different versions of it. You're like, just shut the hell up. For fuck's sake, I've been standing here for 5 minutes and you've said 15 different things 3 times or more each. So they really should disable that and just turn it the fuck off. There's no reason for it. Always keep your eyes open. There's loot everywhere. Some of the loot's useful, some of it's not so useful. Oh, dance for me, bitches. Dance for me. Excuse me, I'm trying to make your bitches dance. What in the immortal fuck? Alright, so now I have to respawn all the way back over here at the settlement because for some reason there was just an explosion. There was no grenade thrown. Just bitch exploded. Oh, look, a stash. Thank you. We would have looked at the stash. Fucking notifications. There needs to be a button to disable notifications completely. Come on. Come the fuck on. Shut up. So, the hijacking of your walking speed to make you walk when you were running. The constant yammering of the freaking NPCs. Unnecessary notifications that don't even get you in the right spot. I mean... Are you them same bitches that was pissing me off earlier? Where you hiding, shit monkey? Go away. Got any more shock rounds? No? Damn. Well, that was funny as crap, though. Just sitting there and just cycling between the three of them, making them dance. Oh, gotta go through here. Well, have to, but, you know. More chances to find loot. Now, this is still controlled area. Hyenas or whatever the hell their name is. Don't want to go up there. Not a great big need.
Control point nearby.
Yes, yes. Hostile control point. Who cares? We'll get to that here momentarily. And I was slightly talking about that anyway. Backpack. The control points. You do need to capture those because they will also give you respawn locations so that if you do get killed while you're wandering the streets looking for shit, then you have a closer spot to respawn from. Hey, I didn't say it. I'm just going to my last death location. Because it's a notification that I didn't really need. Alright, so we're going to this base of operation, or this safe house. And let's see here. Is this what I'm thinking about? There's nothing. Why the hell would you have NPCs hanging out outside of a safe house? This is the entrance to a safe house. Why in the hell would you have a spawn right there at the entrance and or exit to a safe house?
This is the only place around here that the hyenas didn't dare to touch. It's good news for you. That's really interesting intel here.
Alright,
Like
so collect that, and there's just nothing else useful in here. So we'll go back over here, and back to here. Holding down the X key on places that I'm going to fast travel to. It's pretty much you mouse over it, it shows you what the controls are. So, next skill available. Choose what you want. However, I find that the turret with machine gun. Now, the cool thing, and I'll cover a few of the other little things here. Staff roster is bugged. It will constantly keep showing you every time you log in. Any of them you have unlocked will have that exclamation point over top of it. Fuck you. I don't need you to keep saying, if I go to perks and then I go back to skills, skill unlock available. No shit. I know that. It's because I have the skill unlock right there. I can see it. Unnecessary notifications. We'll say the turret is quite handy. Hive is fun. Chem launcher is fun. Firefly is okay. Seeker mines are great. Shield is okay. Turret, regular standard machine gun turret. So when you have one selected, you see it shows what it's going to do. It's a good idea to have that one. It's very handy. The flamethrower is nice, but it has a cone of operation. It's not like a Division 1 where it can rotate 360 degrees. You have a narrow cone that it will work in. And if the NPCs get past it, then it's just pointless. You have the sniper. It's a slow rate of fire, but it does good damage. But I'll stick with that guy, the standard turret. For the drone itself, I'm using this one right here so it can repair me, keep me alive in my noob status. Otherwise, I would say this one, with the first one here, it's a machine gun drone, which is cool. It's very helpful. I have not even tried this one right here. It's Superman mode. It deflects bullets. I can't see where that would be 100% useful for me, but this one's cool, but not really that practical. It's bomber mode. You select you get like 2 points or 3 points, and it will fly out and drop grenades essentially. Kind of cool. Not as useful at low levels. Say your best option's probably going to be the MG turret, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. It will help to save your bacon a little bit. Then we can go to our perks. I have 1 perk point available. Ooh. Low level. Tough choice, but I'm just going to go ahead and unlock this one. I mean, it's not critical, but you can't unlock this until 30. But I would say this one and this one, spend you 2 points on this, and then 6 points on this. You're going to get like 5 to 10 for each of the missions, main missions you accomplish. And then you're also going to get some that you'll find laying about the open world. Now that I've gone to that safe house, you see this icon here is going to be Shade Tech. Those are the points that I need for unlocking stuff here. Yes, and go to the crafting table, and I'll go back to that. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 you can get there. Side mission is going to give you a couple. Control points. There's 3 control points in this first zone. They're difficult to capture these, and once you initiate it, if you die, you can go back to a safe house or a settlement or the White House or whatever and use those as your spawn points. But once you've captured a control point, you can use them as respawn locations and teleport locations. If you've already done a main mission like this, I can fast travel to there if I want to. I can't respawn there, but I can fast travel to it. Some of these tips are helpful to some people. New projects are available. I don't want to go all the way to the freaking settlement to get that. Another thing. Occasionally there is a person that will be on the floor scrubbing the floor right here when you're trying to get to your damn crafting table. Annoying as hell. Yeah, I wouldn't waste points on this stuff here. You can if you like, but you'll go through it so quickly at lower levels, it's not worth it. Mods, I don't have any available to me, but some of the mods that I unlock recipes for, I will go here to craft. And she will never shut up. The longer you stand here, the longer she'll sit here and run her damn mouth. All the NPCs are like that. Even worse, if I walk into this room,
hey Agent, I've got something special for you here.
He won't shut up, and then he won't shut up, and you're like, ugh. So just run far away. You got another vendor right there. Later on, crafting underneath the helipad over there. Projects here. Complete this one, you get a bounty. Ooh, delightful. Nothing to turn in for them. Forgot what this dude does. But yeah, later on you'll have your crafting and recalibration can be done here or inside. So this would be crafting. I think this was recalibration or one or the other. Yeah, calibration right there on the board. Crafting bench. And for those in clans, you have clan quarters. And this is my clan headquarters. Looks like shit, doesn't it? It looks like my office. Alright, see, and once you level up a little bit, you'll have your own vendor here inside your base. I haven't unlocked it yet because nobody fucking likes me and nobody's joined my clan. Well, I'm sorry. I got one person who has accepted the invite. It's open for anybody who wants to come into the clan. Into. Not onto. Into. And Eagle, I'm waiting on his ass. He logged in. So far, he had a pre-order of the game, and he's logged in once. So waiting on him to get his butt back in here. So get that taken care of. So I'll have 2. You need 4 in a clan to be able to start doing clan stuff. Start getting special missions and whatnot. Alright, so I'm going to do 1 control point, and then pretty much what I'll end up doing is I will just sit here and I'm going to just take a break. I'll limit these videos to about an hour, hour and a half of playtime. But we'll continue doing all of the Shade Tech caches, control points, side missions, main missions, and everything else to complete this one full sector before I actually move down to here, which says level 4 to 8. I'm usually, the way it's been going so far, I'm usually level 5 or 6 by the time I actually make it into this zone. And once this is level 4 through 8, I'm usually level 9 as I'm starting to enter this area right here. And hell, I'll probably be level 12 to 13 before I'll be mid-level for each of these zones by the time I make it into those areas. So you pretty much just start here, 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 and then from there you'll transition back up to here and here. Go back and forth between these 3, and then you'll end up going over here and here and here. Now this will be one of the missions you have to accomplish first. The stronghold. I've done all these already. You complete this one, then it'll let you do that one, or you got to do this one first, then that one, and then once you complete this main mission stronghold right here, see it says story on there. Okay, once you complete this one, you have finished off this map, so to speak. What'll happen then is you will then transition to World Tier 1. And I didn't like it at World Tier 1 at first. I didn't like the transition. So my other character that goes to level 30 next will not complete this stronghold mission right here. Therefore, he will not end up going into World Tier 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 until a later date. That way I can finish getting 110%, full 100% of this entire map first before I transition into that. I didn't do that. I like to 100% stuff whenever I can. So I want to 100% the entire map before I do this mission. This mission right here was, when you're doing it solo, it's not impossible to do. I did it. The first portion of the mission will drive you so frickin' batty as you're trying to progress, because you're getting hit with mortar fire and frickin' Vulcan machine gun autocannons and you got a boss running around that's a medic. So you kill this little son of a bitch over here on the left, and then this guy over here on the right, and this guy in the middle. This fucking medic will run back around and revive the enemies you've already killed. So, God, I've already killed you 3 times. So you really need to focus fire when you can on the boss. Hard to do when you get snipers and machine guns and mortars and miniguns and yeah. So I found a way to accomplish it, and what I may do is do the first portion of that mission just to show how I did it. And essentially all I did was I did it with a sniper rifle. I stuck to the far right hand side and used the berm as cover. I moved back just enough, and I kept getting ID on the boss whenever possible, and just kept headshotting his ass until I killed him. And then I finished killing off the rest of the guys, and then once I killed them off, I was able to move forward some. But yeah, it's just take your time, kill that boss medic first, and then you can actually proceed. Okay, this right here, parts. If I go to this, I'll find more resources to trade in, that kind of stuff. Same here, water, food. So you see these little icons like that. You can go and check those out and loot those. These are some that you may have seen already and they pop up. This is unknown activity. It could be anything from a supply drop, or it could be hostage rescue, or it could be whatever. There's random missions you will just encounter going through there, plus random patrols. These control points, essentially what they are is control points. And what you'll see in World Tier 1 and above also is you'll actually start seeing supply routes. You see that the enemy need to have this control point where they can gather and maintain their supplies, their food, their water, and whatnot. Right now, these are all controlled by the hyenas. As you can see, as I mouse over it, it says Red Dragon, Control Point, Hyenas. That's who's in control of it. This one is Fallen Cranes, Hyenas. This is Demolition Site, Hyenas. So, this one has a minigun. Some of them have miniguns, not all of them do. But that's a little Chinatown. They're worth getting because once you capture them, then they're going to open up a supply room, access granted, or I believe is what it says. And there's some good loot boxes inside there once you have captured it. If you get killed while you are capturing it, and you have already signaled for reinforcements, then you'll be able to respawn somewhere and go back and continue capturing. If you have not called for the reinforcements, then and you die, you pretty much start from scratch again, more or less. So don't worry about it. Get into the zone. Try to headshot a grenadier or something important target. If you've got a sniper, then signal for your allies to come in for backup, and then just ease back a little bit, take your time, clear the bad guys. You'll have 4 or 5 waves or whatever. Once you got it cleared, get some good loots and all that. You can go back and resupply the control point officer with food, water, and whatever the hell the nuts and bolts are. Yeah, you can resupply them with that. You get experience for it, but you also use that for completing projects. So, alright, this playthrough right here, I'm going to leave this one specifically for on this stream only. I won't do anything else with this character until I'm actually doing it on a stream. So, yeah, there's that. But what I'll probably end up doing is going to one of my other characters Another thing that annoys the crap out of me is when you want to change characters or you want to exit the game, you have to select to log out. It then goes through this screen right here to do the log out procedure, but just to go to the main menu of the game. Kind of annoying. Why do you need to have a loading screen to go back to the main menu? You're unloading the other map so you can load up the menu map? Okay, so yeah. So what I'll end up doing for right now is I will leave this character specifically for streaming. We are level 3, and we'll go from there. And I have the other one. This one's going to 30, and will not go to World Tier 1. It'll stay on the base world. This guy is what I'm leveling along with a friend, and this is currently right now on World Tier 1. But I will keep working with that one a little bit at a time. Kind of having fun. I like playing the storyline. So what I'll probably end up doing is going back on this guy. And I will stream later on this evening. I'll do some more. Right now there's a fucking dog that's yapping his head off that needs to quiet down. So I'm just going to be annoyed as fuck until this dog is shut up. So we'll pick back up on the stream later this evening. And we'll continue on from level 3 and finish out that first zone. Alright guys and gals, thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.